Hey folks, welcome back to the Trinity Episcopal Church YouTube Bible study. I'm the Reverend Jimmy Abbott, the priest here at Trinity on Galveston Island. This Sunday, October 8th, we'll be reading a bit from Paul's letter to the Philippians, and I just want to read part of this for you. If anyone else has reason to be confident in the flesh, I have more. Circumcised on the 8th day, a member of the people of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin, a Hebrew born of Hebrews, as to the law of Pharisee, as to zeal, a persecutor of the church, as to righteousness under the law, blameless. Paul is laying out his credentials. And he was born into this culture, into this religion, and on the face of it, he should be a staunch advocate of it, to not change his mind. And yet, of course, we know there was a significant event in Paul's life in which he changes his mind. He comes to a new understanding of who God is as God is revealed in Jesus Christ. So Paul goes on to say, yet whatever gains I had, I have come to regard as loss because of Christ. More than that, I regard everything as loss because of the surpassing value of knowing Christ Jesus, my Lord. Now, I've been reading a book called Think Again by Adam Grant. This book is for leaders and for other thinkers about how to change our minds, how to open our minds, and to not be such rigid thinkers, especially when circumstances change or when new evidence presents itself. And that's precisely what St. Paul is showing us, is that we don't have to be rigid in our beliefs, that we can be flexible. And while the world may see that as weakness, we call politicians flip-floppers when they change their minds, but perhaps that is actually strength, to show that we have thought deeply, or as Grant would say, think again about a particular issue, that we might come to a better, deeper, and fuller understanding of that issue if we do allow ourselves to think again, to open our minds. That's part of what I want to challenge you to do this week, is to consider what are some of your most deeply held beliefs and to think deeply on them, to think again. Now, I'm not saying that you have to reject anything. I'm not saying that you should reject Christ Jesus as Lord, but it's a good opportunity to think deeply about those things that we hold most dearly so that we can come to a deeper, fuller, better understanding of those things in our lives. Would love to hear what you have to say about that. Would love to hear if you have read Think Again by Adam Grant. And if you have, please reach out. I'd love to have a further conversation with you about this great little book.